morning Vlogmas. I hope that you're all well. Day 11 of the Corner of Craft Vlogmas. Madness. How is it already day 11? There was a cat on the roof, but I think it must have gone because it's now raining. Oh no, the cat's still there. Let's see if I can show you this. There's one resilient cat. I mean, it's only light rain, but it's still raining. How weird. They also, yeah, there was a cat sat there yesterday in that log yesterday that I didn't have my camera on me, so I didn't film it, but yeah, cat on the roof. I've finished my tiny jumper. Tiny jumper is complete. This was yesterday's colour. Oh gosh, that hasn't helped at all. Yesterday's colour, Fairy Dragon. I've got parcels ready to go. I've phoned Royal Mail and they are hopefully coming today at some point. I need to call them again and chase up Becky's parcel, but it was really busy last time I called, so I didn't want to hold them up. But yeah, I will call back in a bit. I guess it's time to make a cup of tea. So let's pick out tea of the day. For those who haven't watched before, and for those who have, I apologise. I've made my own tea advent calendar in which I got all my many flavours of BIRD&BLEND tea, discount code in the description box, and have written them on a bit of paper, and I'm picking them out of a bowl every day because I forgot to get a pre-order of their advent calendar. So, oh, got hair on my face. That wasn't nice. I inhaled my hair. And today's tea is, ooh, apple strudel. That one's upstairs. I gotta go get it. Let's go make a cup of tea. If you didn't watch me make my tea advent and you're confused as to why I used a tea bag instead of my plethora of loose leaf tea, I thought I was one flavour short. Turns out I just haven't written one of them down. But yeah, and I have a stash of tea bags upstairs from packaging orders. So I snaffled one of apple strudel, which was one of the first flavours of tea I bought from them. And I didn't think I liked it, so I haven't bought it since. But it might turn out that I do like it, so I'm excited to try this. I'm on hold with Royal Mail, calling about Becky's parcel that I posted on the 22nd of October that's stuck in Frankfurt Flughafen. Oh, I hope that's not copyrighted music. Oh well, we'll soon discover. Oh, and a quick update on apple strudel. I just had a sip. Very tasty. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't realised how nice it was, and I don't know why I didn't really like it the first time. It's a caffeine-free tea as well, which is always a nice option to have if you are someone who doesn't like caffeine. Now I'm trying to edit the thumbnail, but my computer's being really slow because it's an old laptop, basically. Okay, I was only on hold for 20 minutes or so, that's not too bad. But the bloke couldn't tell me anything anyway, so he's given me a German number to call. So I need to try and remember all my German. I've not done a whole lot of speaking on the phone in German before, so, and I've not lived in the country for 3 years. But yeah, I might need to give them a call and see if I can find out any more information. But in other news, my mum, ages ago, when I was down there, gave me, she had extra of this fluffy wool. So she gave me a couple of balls of it and a pattern to go with it. Oh, just chucked it on the floor. For a little one of these, which will be really cute because I have some babies to knit for. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what size to knit. These are 250 gram balls, and the baby I'm knitting it for is about 6 months old almost. But he's a big baby. So I'm thinking maybe the 1 to 2 years, just so it fits him like for a while. And yeah, it calls for 125 grams, and I've got 100 grams. So I think, I don't know. Or I can do the 6 to 12 months, and then it will fit him for this year, and that's it. I don't know, it's a tough one. Also, this is knit in pieces and seamed, and I have never seamed anything in knitting before. But I think because it's such fluffy wool, it's going to be very forgiving. It doesn't have to be super neat and tidy. So it might be a good one to start on. And I'm thinking instead of buttons, just to get some big poppers, just to make it easier. Snaps. They're not called poppers everywhere, are they? Snaps. Are they called snaps in some places? Anyway, that's besides the point. So I've got my 4.5mm needle sorted. The video is currently compressing. The thumbnail is edited, and yes, I'm gonna knit with some of this stuff. It's very soft. Hopefully it knits up pretty quickly. Might try and knit the 1 to 2 years. Mum says she's got a bit left over, so I could always ask her to send it up if I run out. Because she's just knit the 1 to 2 years in less than 100 grams. I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a whirl. 1 to 2 years. Why not? Why the devil not? So I had a phone call with my parents for about half an hour about another ball of wool. Well, with my mum about another ball of wool, and then I also chatted to my dad about life. So I've gone through and I've highlighted the age. I think I'm going to make the 1 to 2 years. I found the middle of the ball of wool. And yeah, Mum was like, don't drop a stitch because you can't pick it up. I was like, okay, no pressure. Yes. Hopefully it won't take me too long to knit, because I've got so many other things to knit as well. But this does need doing, so I may as well make a start on it. It's already 12 o'clock, which is so late, but hey. My God, this is so fluffy. Why have I agreed to do this? Why did my mum talk me into this? I will fill you in on whether this is doable. Parcels have been collected. I'm hiding out in my Christmas tree, so we can't see that I'm filming. You can't really see him anyway, because I don't really like filming people at work. But yes, parcels have been collected. Hooray! Been brought another big old thing of mail sacks that's completely full, so that's very exciting. So before, I always used to go to the post office, take them to the post office, because it was, I don't know, 30-second walk across the road. Now it's a 5-minute walk, which isn't that far, but when you got 4 sacks like that of post, I can't take them all at once. And yeah, we had an understanding at the old post office where I could just leave stuff and then go back and collect my bags, but I don't know if that's a normal thing. So I just paid to have them collected instead, which is kind of annoying that I have to pay, but at the same time I get it. And yeah, it doesn't work out to be too much per parcel, so it's definitely worthwhile me doing. I've cast on this baby jumper. I have never had a child, therefore I do not know the size of children, but this looks pretty big for a 1 to 2. I'm partway through a row, so please forgive me, because the postman just came and interrupted. But like, I don't know, it seems pretty long. I don't know, I don't have a baby. I guess I just should trust it. Okay, so the postman's just been with so many parcels. One of them is addressed to Mario, but the rest are addressed to me. Mario's yarn for his hat has arrived. It feels soft, but I don't know if it's going to be warm for him. Eh, that's fine, it'll be fine. The gorgeous Kay sent me 2 boxes of biscuit brew tea. Thank you so much, Kay. Oh, I can drink so much of this tea now. I love this tea. I love it. I know I harp on about Bird and Blend a lot, but I also really love this tea. And then Tara of Hodgepodge Designs, or just Hodgepodge, her business will be linked in the description box below, sent me some goodies. First off, for the tree, in memory of Sophie, the goldfish, R.I.P., which it made me laugh, but it's so cute. And also this beautiful one. Oh, she's so clever. I love penguins, and emperor penguins are super cute, so thank you so much, Tara. Not only that, But her mum has started a new venture. Her business is Busy Bee Bags, and Tara commissioned a bag for me. It's D&D themed. A D&D themed project bag. It's got nice deep pockets in the side. And it's a drawstring bag. This is my favourite shape of bag. But not only did she send me this bag, she also sent me this bag. I don't want to take all the paper out and stuff. Which has the D&D fabric lining it as well. And dark blue here and here. And yeah, so one of these bags is for me, one of these bags is for you. I will do a giveaway in the new year. I don't really want to be posting stuff out at the moment because post is really slow. I don't want stuff to get lost, especially things as special as this. So yeah, keep an eye on in the new year, videos in the new year, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on them. You could also get a D&D project bag. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Thank you so much, Tara, and thank you so much to Kay for sending me tea. That's awesome. Also, part of Charlotte's Christmas present from Etsy has come, so that's exciting. But yeah. I'm so excited to show Mario this decoration. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. How sweet. And you've both sent lovely Christmas cards. What did I do to deserve such lovely people in my life? I was just in the middle of messaging them to say thank you for their goodies, and I forgot to stress, I mentioned it but I didn't stress, that Tara of Hodgepodge, who sent me those gorgeous decorations, does have a business, handmade by Hodgepodge. Her link will be in the description box below, and also if her mum has a shop, I will also link that in the description box below. Because these bags are very nice and very well made. I will be sure to put this jumper that I've just cast on in it, or put this wool in it for when I'm knitting Marie's hat. But yeah, I didn't stress that. I briefly mentioned it, but I want to stress it. If you like these decorations, she has more similar, and yeah, check out her shop. Description box. So we're sat on the floor of my messy office. For those who are new, I recently moved house and then I run my business full time. I closed it yesterday, we can tidy up then. But it's time for day 11 of the Chromatic Yarns Advent Calendar. And today's colourway is... this is called Good Berry. I really like this one. Wish I'd written it down. Good Berry is a spell in Dungeons & Dragons which produces berries, and eating them will heal, I think it's 1 hit point for every good berry you eat, but it also keeps you full for the entire day, which is good because it means you don't have to worry about rations or anything. Along with that, you also get a D8, which is an 8-sided dice and is used in combat and spells and such, so you can add that to your drawstring bag. Boop. Yeah, I decided to rip out the jumper I was knitting that I just spent ages knitting because I think it's going to be way too big. So I've cast on the 6 to 12 month size, so he can at least wear it this year. Because yeah, it looked massive. So yeah, I've cast on a slightly smaller size. But yes, I also need to cast this tiny jumper on. I really like it. It's kind of like a greyish aubergine. I don't know, it's like a really pale lilac lavender colour with dark... well yeah, those the speckles are kind of an aubergine-y blackberry colour. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Yes, I've brought up the spare project bag and have popped it in a box. When I'm arranging this, I'll be able to, you know, have a section for giveaway stuff like I used to have before. And yeah, I'm excited to finally get it all sorted. Ugh. Next week. Next week. I said Saturday, but now I'm saying next week. Because on Saturday I'm going to sort out our bedroom because I've still got clothes to unpack. So, I was just reading through some comments on the video I posted today, yesterday's video, and someone said, did Mario get his computer fixed? I need closure. So he took his computer back to where he bought it from, where they built it for him, and he came back looking very sad with an invoice and empty-handed. So they are going to do some tests with it and try and work out what's wrong with it, and yeah, he can collect it Monday or Tuesday, which is such a long wait, made worse by the fact he has Sunday off, sure, but after that his next day off is Saturday. So yeah, and he's got a lot of very long days and early starts, so it's not like he can stay up super late playing Cyberpunk if they manage to get it working. But oh, I just feel so bad for him, because he bought the computer to play this game. He has been waiting for so long for this game to come out. He decided not to buy one of the new consoles because he thought the games are super expensive. I can just get a PC, we can plug it into the TV, we'll make it work. And he basically bought the PC essentially so this game will run really well. And yeah. He was a little bit annoyed, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's really annoying. But you can't do anything about it. You can't change what's happened, but you can change how you react to things. So, you're allowed to be annoyed by it, but you're doing everything you can. Oh, let's open some advents. I've not done that yet. So I just climbed over the back of the sofa like I'm a child. Okay, let's start with the Lofty Loops advent calendar. Yes, I have the bit of paper here, which is why I climbed over the back of the sofa. I'm such a child. Anyway, day 11. So loud. And I've torn the bag. I made a new hole for the bag. Oh, this is stunning. It's like a gorgeous pale sage green with speckles of like a dark green and oranges and like a golden yellow. This is on her sock base. And this is called First Frost. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is pretty accurate to what the colour is on the camera. Gorgeous. Yep. Like this one. I like this one. I need to find somewhere else to store them because at the minute they're just all laid out on this back here in order. But I need to find somewhere else to lay them out because, you know, I just do. Because I kind of want to keep them in order. I suppose I could take a picture, but it would be nice to keep them in order if I can. So when I eventually knit them, they'll be in order. But I'm not leaving them there until I eventually knit with them because that's stupid. Okay. So, what is a really interesting thing that I have observed since filming myself every day and editing, something that not everyone does, is I have little go-to sayings in my speech that I say quite a lot. Is one of them. It used to really annoy my dad. The other one is, so yeah, but yeah, anyway, things like that. And so many times when I'm editing, I'm listening to myself speak and I'm just thinking, I've said so yeah, but yeah, so many times in this video. but it's how I go from finishing a point to starting the next point. It's just a really interesting thing to observe. I guess maybe it's not, but let's see what's in my Hotel Chocolat advent calendar today. Now we have that tiny tangent. I'm mastering the art of opening these doors, you know. Ooh, Dizzy Praline. Might save this one for Mario. Not a fan of praline, but I know he will enjoy it. Therefore, he can have it when he gets him, or if he wants to have it for pudding after dinner or something. But yeah. See, I just did it. But yeah. So I've cast on, so is another one. Don't even need the yeah. I have cast on the 6 month to a year size. This still looks pretty big. This is just the back. Still looks pretty big. Like, I don't know. This doesn't help you because you don't know how big I am. Nor do I at the minute. Oh, COVID weight gain. But yeah, I'm so conscious of my filler words now. So I cast on the 6 to 12 month because I think it might fit a bit better. Mum is sending up an extra ball of wool in case I need it. If I don't need it, she can just have it back when I eventually see her in the future. And yeah, she's sending up, so every time. Now I've pointed it out, it's going to get on your nerves, and I'm so sorry. I should have just not pointed it out. But I can't even cut it out now because I'm reacting every time I say it. I need to put the heating on. I'm really cold all of a sudden. She's sending up some giant poppers as well, which used to be my grandma's, but used to be her auntie's. But they're pretty hefty poppers. As Mum described, they're very poppery. Not potpourri, they're a very strong popper. So she's sending them up along with the extra wool, which will be nice because I'm not buttonholes in this. Can you imagine? Like, I can't see stitches. I don't know if this is, it's just me. This is just a mass of fluff. I don't see why I had to bother doing rib at the bottom because you can't even tell that I've done rib at the bottom. It's just fluffy. What a weird pattern. But yeah, I'm doing it. I'm knitting it. I have to knit this for how long? Another thing that's annoying is I've gone in and highlighted the size that I was knitting, and now I'm knitting the size smaller, so I have to look next to the one that I've highlighted, not at the one I've highlighted. Oh well. Oh well. I feel like this is a really unproductive day, but I did say I was going to take a day off today. Obviously not a vlogging, because hello, Vlogmas. But yeah, I just kind of want to have a nice chilled day to day and then unpack a box or two tomorrow and gradually get the house in order before Christmas. I don't know what that was, so I'm just going to turn off the camera and finish my cup of tea and keep knitting. It is now significantly later. I've finished the back of the jumper. It's very small. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm thinking I should have knit the bigger size, but that's fine. It's pretty wide. It's bigger than my head, so I don't know. Yeah, I got a text from Mario to say it's gonna be a late one, so it's gonna be another one of those Friday nights where Mario gets in and has to go to bed almost immediately after he gets back, which is annoying. I mean, I've spoken to my parents quite a lot today because I had to call my mum to clarify something in the pattern because it's a commercial pattern and I'm not used to reading commercial patterns, and I feel like indie patterns are way easier to read than commercial patterns. But so yeah, I think I might just make some dinner and have it like ready for when Mario gets in. We can just like warm it up in the oven. He is the cook of the duo. I do not cook, so I will probably make something very basic, like a pasta bake with a jar sauce. I do not do the cooking in the relationship. It's not that I can't, I don't have the confidence to, which I think is true of a lot of aspects in my life, like driving, like we mentioned yesterday. Reading all your comments also helps on days like this when I don't see Mario an awful lot, but I'm feeling much better than I did last week, mainly because Mario sent me a text to say he's going to be late, whereas last week he didn't send me a text. And when I think, oh, it's fine, Mario's going to finish work around 3 and then he gets home at 6, yeah, my brain automatically thinks he's been in a terrible car accident. So, yeah, I'm glad he's texted me to say it's going to be a late one, because that puts my mind at ease and stops me freaking out, because last time I really freaked out about it. I sent him a text back saying tuna pasta bake for dinner, but he hasn't read it. So I might just make it anyway, because I think it would be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I've decided this bag is my bag. You can have the other one, which is also beautiful. I really struggled to choose which one I wanted. Yeah, so this wool that I got from Mario that I thought was going to be super warm, I've just looked and it's like 76% cotton. So that's not going to be super warm, is it? I mean, I'm still going to just use it to knit the hat because I can't be asked with sending it back and switching it and stuff. But how annoying. It's not going to be super warm. I should have looked closer. I just got excited by the fact that it was yak and I assumed it would be with wool. But, I mean, I'm sure it will still be fine. But, yeah. I can start my Christmas knit now. Okay, right, let's go make dinner. I'm not going to show you how to make dinner because I'm very insecure in the kitchen and I don't want to have to deal with that judgment. Oh, I didn't get a tin of sweet corn. So made dinner. It was a success. Just tuna pasta bake with salad. Very easy, out of a jar. I'm not very creative, I can't help it. That's not true, I am creative, I'm just not very good at cooking. But yeah, I did lots of dancing around the kitchen whilst I was cooking, so that part was fun. And I can't seem to angle this. There we go. Yeah, so that part was fun. Maria came home around 6ish and went to bed at 7:15. So that's, you know, kind of crappy, but that's fine, it's Christmas, so I don't feel as bad about it as I did last week because I had forewarning that he was going to be late. I've cast on my tiny jumper, but I don't know if I'm in the mood to knit this right now. I started to watch a Hallmark film called Switched for Christmas. I don't think I can finish it. I think I might try and find something else to watch instead. I've finished, like I said, I've already said this, I finished the back piece of this jumper. I'm going to cast on the left front is next, I think. Should have put a stitch marker on it marking what was the back and which was the front. I think this is inside actually, you can just kind of see a slight difference. But yeah, successful day. Successful day of chilling out. Tomorrow's plan is to tidy the bedroom, pack some more clothes away of my clothes, and maybe empty a box in the conservatory. If I just do a box a day, then soon they'll all be empty. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be terribly thrilling or interesting content for you, but it is that such is life. My daily life isn't super exciting often, especially whilst we're in the midst of a pandemic. But yeah, it feels really weird to have the shop closed. I feel like I should be doing stuff for the shop. Obviously don't have to right now, which is weird. Nice, but weird. Because obviously I am still thinking about it, and no doubt I will be making stitch markers soon, but it just feels weird and like part of me's missing. you know? It also feels incredibly lazy to sit and knit things all day, but it's not lazy because I am being productive. And not only am I being productive, but I'm knitting Christmas presents for people. So without me knitting these things, there wouldn't be presents for people. So it's not a waste of time. At least that's what I'll keep telling myself. This project bag is amazing. I have found out that there is an Etsy shop, so I will definitely link that in the description box below. I didn't see this particular bag in the shop, but I will pass on the memo that, you know, if you want them. I've expressed my concern about the wool because it's 76% cotton. But I mean, he'll still wear it. He's got other warmer hats, like this one, which is the bulletproof Aran hat pattern. He's worn it so much that it's stretched out, and I don't know how to unstretch it. This one is actual wool, sheep wool. And when he first got it, he said, too tight for him. But now he's stretched it out, so I don't know how to undo that. I'm sure there's a method, and it probably means putting it in the tumble dryer for a short period of time, but I put so much work into this hat, I don't want to risk ruining it. This was last Christmas's hat, if you didn't watch Vlogmas last year. Yes, the bulletproof Aran hat, so. And this was a complete surprise. He had no idea that he was getting this one. So yeah, that was cute. Oh, my camera battery is flashing at me. What a surprise. I feel like I've barely filmed anything today. How is my camera battery flashing at me? How is it gonna cope? Yeah, it was brought to my attention that I'm only filming in 720p, which I don't want to be. But I have recently got an external hard drive, so I might try, maybe tomorrow, film in 1080p, so the quality is a bit better, and you'll be able to see every flaw on my face, as 720 kind of blurs it out slightly for me, which I'm very thankful for. But we'll see. We shall see. Right, I better start wrapping up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, a thumbs down, whatever. And if you'd like to leave me a comment, let me know what you've done today. The daily check-in, I haven't called it that for a while, but it is the daily check-in. I love reading them every day. I've started to respond to them a bit more. Now the shop's closed, I have an excuse to sit on my phone and go through and comment back on things. If you find my personality somewhat palatable, I will be doing a video like this every day in the run up to Christmas, so be sure to subscribe. Don't forget also to share this video with someone that you think might enjoy it. Come and join the party. And also, if you do subscribe, be sure to turn on that notification bell, so every time I post a video, your device goes, hello, there is new content from the Corner of Craft, and you can say, oh, thank you, mobile phone, tablet, or PC. I really appreciate that. I'm glad I hit the notification bell. And that is exactly how the conversation will go. Not at all stilted. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please feel free. Links, as always, will be found in the description box below, along with my tea of the day and my BIRD&BLEND discount code, so you can snag a cheeky 10% off your first order of tea and matcha from them. And yeah, I think that's everything I have to say. Pretty sure. I don't think I can get through the rest of Switched for Christmas. It was just so bad and contrived. Oh, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye.